experience, and we couldn't allow people to be involved in the second one because Netflix wanted it all to themselves. So it's great. Yeah. Ted Sarandos. No, it'll be exciting to get back to the fans.
We'll get some Arrow questions in a bit, but
sure.
Just a little bit more, like what prompted this? What sparked this for you?
Well, Robbie did his campaign, and it was very successful, and I wasn't involved in the beginning of it because I thought I was going to be busy, but NBC had other ideas. So now I have some time on my hands. So we're going to be doing the graphic novel.
All right, so we're going to get like the full story, everything, backstory, all that stuff.
Yeah, and the idea with the campaign is that we have a goal that will allow us to make the book, but then we also have a stretch goal because we have Jeff Chan, our director, has an idea of what he would like to do between the second and the third film.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Is there like a website, a link, social media they can go check it out?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it up on my social media pages. There's a notify me QR code that's at my table right now if you're coming by for an autograph or anything like that, which just will notify you when the campaign goes live. I think I'm gonna be in Detroit at Motor City Comic Con, and we're gonna launch it that weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yes.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Yeah. Hey, David, your graphic novel?
No.
All right. Well, we're going to get some time with you guys in just a few minutes. I'll warm them up for you. Again, reminder, when it is time for your turn, this aisle. Okay, this aisle, there's a young lady here with a mic there. She's standing up. You want to go on that side. But it's not time yet. First of all, welcome to San Antonio. So, welcome to San Antonio. First time here?
No.
I was here for a convention some years ago, and then I was here in 2023 for the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Was it fun?
It's the Royal
You're
Rumble.
back. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, you're can also ask you to get back in the ring, right?
Yeah, no, my wife would divorce me if I wrestle again. She said, yeah, she said, if you want to stay married, you are not to get back in the wrestling. I broke my last two things that I did. I broke my back and my hip.
You did.
Yeah, I can.
And that encourages you, David, at the end of the ring.
Get in the ring?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But she really said that, huh?
Yeah, I think I might chance it. I'm in great shape right now. I mean,
You should just go for it, Steve.
I think so. I think she wants to stay married. We'll see.
All right. Well, you said this is not your first time in San Antonio, right?
No, a couple of years ago I was here for a con.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, so San Antonio's been all nice? We're good?
Yeah, it's great. I need to get some barbecue spots. So you guys got some barbecue spots?
All right.
Drop it by my table.
Quickly shout out some barbecue spots. I gotta
Some
go.
barbecue spots.
Rudy's?
No, Rudy's has been on the list. Some folks said Rudy's.
Who else? What else? What's that over here?
Lanco.
Blanco Barbecue? Okay. What's that?
Pinkertons, I heard Pinkertons.
No, yes.
Somebody said Pinkertons.
Terry Blacks.
Terry Blacks. Yeah.
Bill Millers.
No. Do not listen to what he just said. Here we all do, David. Do not listen to what he just said.
There's a great spot in Austin called Le Barbecue.
What's it called, Stephen?
Le Barbecue.
Love barbecue.
Oh, you're serious? You really is? Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go and dive into some Arrow questions, and let's start off with you, Stephen, here. How did you do it? How did you bring them to life? How did you bring Oliver to life? What was your plan? What was your direction?
My plan was to listen to our really great director.
Yeah.
Going all the way back to the pilot, David Nutter, the most decorated television director in history. I mean, he's done something like 20 pilots. Big shows like ours, and then smaller shows like Smallville and Supernatural, like the two that's.
Yeah, there are small shows, right?
No, but David Nutter had a vision, and the team with Greg Berlanti and Andrew Kreisberg and Mark Guggenheim, they had a very specific vision of what they were looking for. And it just so happened when I read the script, I had the same type of interpretation, and so it was just this synergistic moment that worked.
I'm assuming you got the audition for it, or you did or did not?
Oh, I did.
You
Yes.
did?
Yeah. I was the first guy to audition. I had auditioned for that casting director some months earlier, and David Rappaport, and I'd gotten a part on 90210. Well, also playing a guy that was presumed dead.
I'm sensing a theme here, Steve.
So he brought me in first, and the rest is history.
Talk about putting on that uniform, that iconic Arrow.
I mean, people have asked me a couple of times today, what was the best part of filming Arrow? And it's a very, very simple answer. It's like, I got to wear a superhero suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy answer.
Yeah.
Did you get training? Obviously, you did fighting and all that stuff, but the Arrow training.
We had an archery consultant on there, Patricia. She put me through the motions leading up to the pilot. Actually, that halfway decent.
Awesome. Yeah, awesome. Halfway decent.
Halfway.
Yeah, your wife didn't divorce you.
No.
Okay. David, what was it like for you joining the Arrowverse? Just all that and just hopping into such a fan-driven show.
That was great, but I'll tell you about it, but I do have a story about Steve. I always have a story about Steve. We were watching, I don't know if I told you this, me and the person I was with at the time saw you on Hung.
Oh, yeah?
And it's weird, I swear to God, this is the truth. We're watching it, and this is like what you said to me. She said, you know that guy? I said, no. She's like, he's gonna be a star. And look, we were both watching, and I was like, yeah. He's like, there was something that just kind of jumped off the screen.
Sure.
It could have been, it was called Hung, so I don't know. But that's a joke. But it was,
My character on Hung had a huge penis.
I didn't know that. I only watched that one scene. But yeah, so I just recall that as you were talking.
And you said you did know him at that time.
No, didn't know.
By the way,
But I
you
just
know
remember
how
that
much
moment.
validation I need? How are you just telling me this?
I swear, it's funny because I didn't
You don't think
think
I
about
could have
it.
used this speech at 3 o'clock in the morning in Vancouver on a rainy rooftop? I really could have.
I always saw this. I was doing a show called Blue Bloods, and Greg Berlanti, who we just spoke about, who created the Arrowverse, he and his father used to watch Blue Bloods, and they were fans of the show. And they called the producer, I was just recurring on that show at the time, and he told Mark about it. Mark Guggenheim called my agent, said, can we have a meeting? And we met, and did a little reading for Mark, and said, I want you to meet Gret, and that was kind of it. And I tested, but it was kind of, everything kind of lined up.
Yeah. What did you like about playing your character with Diggle?
Well, I like that he wasn't, that we could make him up.
Yeah.
That he didn't have
He was
lore.
fresh, right?
He was fresh, right? We didn't have any lore to fall back on, so we could kind of make it up as we went along.
Yeah, then he leads the Spartan and all that good
Spartan,
stuff.
and, it was a great ride.
Did you like his arc?
I did. I thought he might die though.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
why did you think that?
It was tailor-made. He's the driver, bodyguard. You gotta kill him, and he's black. He gotta die.
Glad you said it.
Yeah, man. But I'm glad they spared a brother. And
There's still time.
there's still time, bro. But yeah, it was. I wasn't sure. But after it took off, man, it was just. I mean, it just took off like.
You get recognized in the street. Hey, is that Spartan? Did that ever happen to you?
No.
No? Oh, well, can somebody do it for him? Can we just say, hey, is that Spartan?
Hey, is that Spartan?
Now it's happening.
Oh, now it's happening. Usually it's hey, is that Diggle? It's not gonna Spartan.
Yeah, you're all right. Stephen, you're seeing obviously the tons of fans here. By the way, raise your hand if you saw every single freaking episode. Look at that. Every single episode. Yeah, when you see that kind of love, what does that mean for you?
Listen, it's making Arrow was a very special time in my life. It remains special. I at least once a day, someone's like, Arrow. Still to this day.
I'm gonna do it right now.
And there it is. And I mean, I'm just chomping at the bit. My son is that's 3.5. I'm gonna wait until he's like 5.
Mm-hmm.
He has no idea.
Are you anticipating that moment where he looks at dad, looks at the TV or comic, or
Yeah.
just to go?
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. We're gonna watch all 170 episodes.
What about for you when you saw that fan right now?
Oh, it's just fantastic, man. Yeah. I mean, this is, no one could have seen it coming, right? So, and you know, how many years later?
Still here, yeah.
And still to the back of the room, people, fans. We're very grateful, very grateful, and lucky.
Favorite episode that you were part of?
A couple of episodes. There was my favorite one was when Diggle finally joined. There was an offer that Oliver Queen made and I joined.
Why did you like that one?
Well, because I think that was look. I knew this show was going to go when Oliver Queen was in the pilot. Took some dude by the neck and was like, "You can't know my secret." Crack. I was like, "Smallville is done." And I was like, I want to be a part of that, right?
Yeah.
So I just because it was something that no network was doing that. Period. Like, it was just we were someplace else.
Did Diggle get a chance to crack necks?
No.
Unfortunately.
No.
No.
Diggle had a code and
All that.
morals.
All that stuff, John.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. What about you? What was your favorite episode?
I think probably the pilot.
Really? Tell us why.
Yeah, well, I mean, just getting to wear the superhero suit for the first time. We had a ton of time to film it. And I just have wonderful memories from shooting the pilot. And the scene where I cracked the guy's neck, we shot that first. And and I guess it was probably on the second day. And Glenn Winter, our director of photography, who directed the pilot of Supergirl, who became a wonderful director for us, super talented guy. Like, I remember him coming up to me on the second day being like, "I'm so glad this is good." I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Sometimes it's not good. This is good." We had like 11 more days to go. I think the pilot, and then I think like I really loved being the pilot of the Flash.
Oh,
I really liked that. That was
Why did you like that?
well, I got to give Barry Allen his superhero name. You're welcome.
Okay, there's that.
So that was good, and I just, it was also that was David Nutter again directing that, and he took a bunch of our crew. We were in the middle of our second season, and so just going there, knowing that our show had graduated and was on to its second season and had been picked up for a third, and then going back and being in the first episode of this series was
Chef's kiss.
yes.
All right. Well, you also put on a different type of uniform. I think it was the Casey Jones uniform.
Yeah.
Woo! Yes. I think. I saw on the floor there was a Casey Jones cosplayer.
There's been a couple.
Yeah, there's been a couple. I don't know. Is there any Casey Jones cosplayers there? Are there any Oliver Queen cosplayers in the house right now? Look at that. Well, we've got to correct that soon. Tomorrow, guys. We got one more day to fix that. But nevertheless, you go from putting on the Arrow costume, and then you get that mask, that iconic Mutant Ninja Turtle, Casey Jones mask. Tell us about that. How was it to bring him to life again?
I mean, that was an amazing experience. We shot that in New York. It was between season 3 and season 4 of Arrow. It was just an amazing, experience. I think every actor at some point in time needs to shoot in Manhattan.
Oh yeah.
And it was something like, I used to, and David can attest to this, this was my first big job. And I was wound pretty tight in the early days of things. Like, if I heard a phone vibrate on set, not ring, vibrate, like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then you go shoot in Manhattan.
Oh yeah.
And then I relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I used to live in New York City for about 20 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I lived in Manhattan. Know what the building across the street was for me? The 80s TV show sitcom, The Jeffersons.
Oh, cool.
That building you see when the U-Haul's driving up the street, and then they look at the tower. That was right across the street from me. But I know.
We filmed in New York. We filmed at a bar that had been in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows, Crocodile Dundee, and The Godfather. all shot there.
Nice. Nice.
With ours being certainly the most famous.
Of course. Of course. For you, sir, what was, obviously you played Diggle and, all that good stuff there, but that whole idea, like he was teasing, that the code and the moral of the heroism. I think maybe his character needed a little more edge, a little get cut loose a little bit, maybe.
No. I mean, there was enough edge here, right? I mean, it's I think he had to have the yin, right? Because he was all yang. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I think you needed that moral compass. You needed someone to say. And also, I think
Kind of like Jiminy Cricket,
Yeah, there's the vibrator. I think.
You okay, Stephen? You all right?
You okay?
You okay? Very
Here we
good.
go.
Okay.
I think you just needed that.
Yeah.
Right? You needed someone, and also I think John Diggle said the things that the audience was saying. Right? He was the most normal.
Was that kind of your viewpoint of him, like speak for the audience?
Yeah. Well, look, right? You got Oliver Queen. Bruce Wayne and Oliver Queen, maybe two top fighters in the DC universe, and then you have Felicity Smoke, smartest person on the planet, and you have John Diggle, who kind of this regular guy who from wherever it's a city he was from, and did a couple of tours in Iraq. They just kept bettering himself. So he was kind of the normal guy.
Yeah.
In a sense.
The compass, yeah.
It was weird too because it was for a while there. It was like when there was a crime or a scene, it was like Arrow would show up clad in leather and have the bow, and then Colton Haynes, who played Red Arrow, he would show up clad in red, very heroic. And then here comes John Diggle with a bomber jacket and a clock. So there was a while there when, you just kind of needed that normalcy that he brought.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see. All right, it's going to be your turn to ask some questions. So you want to start lining up here. Again, we have the